everybody, I am Sir Jet and welcome back to the vlog. So it's National Coming Out Day. Happy National Coming Out Day, everybody. Hope you have come out. And if you haven't and you want to, that's the day to do it. Something I want to talk about today is, what National Coming Out Day means, and how to deal with something I've been dealing with that I think has to do with this holiday. And so the first thing I want to say is, like, the very idea of coming out is saying I'm me, I am myself, and I'm proud to be me. And that's what being honest with yourself is all about. And people come out as a form of liberation, as a form of self-acceptance, and we call the LGBT community a community of acceptance. It's a place where we celebrate those who are different, and we celebrate people who have the strength to be different. And something I've been facing quite a bit. It's gotten more common, but I've faced it on a pretty regular basis since 2011, and that is some people don't like the way I look. Some people get very perturbed at the fact that I used to look very GQ, and I had a normal hair color, I had normal looks, I didn't dress up and all that fun jazz. And every so often I'll get an email or I'll get a comment on one of my photos that basically says, if you just went back to looking normal, people would like you more. And they would say, if you just had your hair its normal color, people would accept you more and all that stuff. And basically what they're saying is that if I conformed to their standards and I heteronormative, the way I look, and I just stopped trying to be different, then I would be more accepted by everybody else, and I'd make more friends, be more famous, win this contest or that contest, or get more modeling jobs and all that jazz. And first of all, they couldn't be more wrong. I've been through the ringer and back. I've looked normal and I've looked like myself, how I do now. And you don't get any more or less acceptance. But basically what I want to say is, these people are trying to tell me if I was more normal and I was more regular and I conformed to this ideal standard of beauty, they would like me more. And it's a reflection of what they say to themselves. They think the more I fit in, the more friends I'll have, the more happier I'll be. And the truth is, it really doesn't matter what you look like. People are gonna like you if you're a nice person. They're not gonna like you if you're an asshole. And I really wanted to talk about this on National Coming Out Day, because it happened to me actually just I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before, but I got another message from somebody who I thought was a friend and I thought was a fan, and he gave me this whole song and deal of, you would have won the stupid AC contest if you look normal, and you would have got more votes and all that jazz. And the truth is, I wouldn't want those votes. I don't want to win something based on how much I've conformed to an ideal of what beauty is and what male beauty is and what masculinity should be. Total contradiction of everything I stand for. And some people have asked, why don't you want to look normal and all that stuff. And for me, the personal reason is, and I think I've addressed this before, is that I bleach my hair because it makes me happy, and it's fun to go to the salon and get my hair done. And I think the blonde matches more of my personality personally. And like my heroes, my singing heroes like Marie Fredrickson of Roxette. She had this glamorous, beautiful bleach blonde hair, and you know, people like her and like Madonna and Billy Idol, they, I associated the bleach blonde look with, fame and power and stuff like that. And it makes me feel good to look this way, and I like the way I look. The thing is, I want to say everything I just said about myself and give it back to you, and what I want to say is that this is National Coming Out Day. It's about your ability to accept who you are and celebrate that. And if people are trying to tell you you have to look a certain way in order for us to accept you, they're not the right people for you. They are, they're trying to change you. And I think the greatest lesson we can all learn in life is don't conform. There are going to be times when you feel like you have to, but for the most part, you should be happy with who you are. And if you've transformed yourself physically, be proud of what you've done, because you did it to make you happy. And it doesn't matter what other people want from you physically. If you feel like you've changed the way you look and people are criticizing you, it's because they're stuck in a rut. They don't want to change themselves. And things like diversity and change are a part of life. They're a part of evolution. And, that's why we want to celebrate things like coming out. We want to be happy with ourselves, and we want, we all want acceptance at the end of the day. We all want to be loved and accepted, but we shouldn't feel like we have to look a certain way in order to be accepted. It should be the other way around. They should accept us because we're good people, because we're kind, because we're giving, not because we match a certain ideal that everybody else does. So at the end of the day, in order to celebrate this holiday, I say be you, be happy to be you, and don't change for people. Change for yourself, and hopefully those changes are all good. So that is my lesson for the day, and so I say thank you, and more to come from me in the next few months. I have a couple of songs I'm working on and some other stuff I'll announce later. So thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.